Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to make a sweet treat. This is salted caramel chocolate chip cookies. Caramel, however you pronounce it, it is going to be fabulous. What you're going to need for this recipe, so prep it up ahead of time, is she recommends Werther's Original Chewy Caramels. That would be the chewy kind, not the hard candies. The reason I'm telling you this, I saw under the comment section from the recipe that somebody tried the Werther's hard candies. They figured it was wrong, and of course it was. So I would think the easier way though would to be maybe buy some of the caramel bits, because this is kind of a pain. You can cut a few at a time, but there's 18 candies. First you got to unwrap 18 candies. Then you got to cut each candy into 6 pieces, which isn't too bad, but caramel bits might be just a tad bit easier. So anyway, just to let you know, for this recipe, you're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon coarse salt. I will be using kosher, 1 3/4 cup brown sugar, 1 cup unsalted butter, and you're going to want to have them softened. So you're going to need 2 sticks, and you will need 1/4 cup of white sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 cups of chocolate chips, and then these beautiful little caramels chopped into chunks, 18 chewy Werther's, or just go ahead and buy the caramel bits. So let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm also going to line my baking sheets with parchment paper. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm going to go ahead. So first we're going to whisk the flour, baking soda, and salt together in a bowl. So that is 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon coarse salt, and I'm using kosher. So we'll just whisk that together. So we'll set this aside. Leave our big old caramel chunks aside, and they tend to start sticking to the cutting board. Dear goodness. Dear goodness. So we're going to beat brown sugar, butter, and white sugar together in a bowl. So that would be 1 3/4 cups brown sugar, 2 sticks or 1 cup of softened, it says unsalted butter, I am using regular butter, 1/4 cup of white sugar, okay, so that looks nice and creamy. You want to beat that until it's creamy. We're going to add 1 egg at a time. Next we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Next, we're going to stir in the flour. Tell you what, I'm going to have to get in there with my fingers. Get it all mixed around in there. Let's fold in our chocolate chips, 2 cups. There again, I'm just going to do it with my hands. Now I'm using milk chocolate chips. I'm sure you could use whatever kind you like. So next what we're going to do is make 36 little balls. It says divide dough into 36 2 tablespoon sized balls, arrange on a baking sheet. So let's go ahead. I'm just using a 1.5 tablespoons thing, and if I have a little bit over, that should make the 2 tablespoon balls. Try to make them all even so they bake the same amount of time. Then it says press 3 caramel pieces into each dough ball. So 1, 2, mine are not going to be pretty. 3. Kind of make 2 eyes and a nose. Okay, off into the oven it goes, 350 degrees for 13 to 15 minutes. Start checking at about 13. Mine took 15 minutes. Now what you're going to want to do is put the caramel kind of close to the center, push it down in. Let's just see, because the caramel wants to kind of go over the sides of the cookie. but that won't change the taste of it. But if you're taking it somewhere, you may want them to look just a little prettier. Well, the Werthers definitely taste good in there, but it depends on where I place them at, how big they are. Most of them stayed on, some of them not. I was hoping they would look pretty. I'm going to take some out to my parents. I'm going to take some to Doug's mom. But I guess all in all, it just depends on how they taste. And if they taste good, you can overlook the unattractiveness of the cookie, and they do taste good. So let them cool for a minute or two on the cookie sheet, then place them on a wire rack. Let them totally cool before you eat them, else you will have caramel stuck to the roof of your mouth. And I would recommend these. Next time I think I will try with the Kraft caramel bits, but who knows? They might be better with this way. So I thank you for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you real soon.